And then diamond is... This is a new map. To get a better computer, I'll actually play music in the background. For some odd reason, my computer likes the shit itself. What makes sense? It's using processing power. Block. Alright, we'll find out. I do. Alright. That was. Oh. How are you, pizza? I'm alright. No, my computer is. It's like, when you stream, like, one time, it works well, but when you stream again, it doesn't work. Pizza, if you want to join, you can. If you want. Or watch. Somehow I choose survival. Yeah, I've done that before. My factory reset was 4 or 5 months ago. But also do know I have a laptop Intel. It's like one of the older, not that old, but it's starting to kill itself on me. So it is indefinitely. Well, think about it. I'm streaming at 1080p, even though my computer that. I'm streaming at 1080p. I'm playing Minecraft. Yep, I'm definitely gonna keep them. I have the custom PC built. I have like the custom PC builds, and the stuff I'm looking at paying around just commit suicide. 4,000 and something for like good deals actually. So I'll keep that in mind. So my goal is to get the AMD, the good AMD, the one with the 3D model, because what I want to do. Thank you to some of my friends who are tech nerds. Also help me with that. My goal is to get the RTX. Well, if I get it before the 50 series, but someone decided to stick with the 4090 for now. And if I get a good motherboard, I can upgrade the graphics. So,
my soundboard got ripped away from me.
Yep, soundboard burn. And I can get copyrighted.
Damn. So. I guess y'all ripped away everybody's soundboard because of me.
No. There was a few other people. Not just you, DJ.
Oh, okay.
I just had people in the past that would come in there, and Twitch has actually snapped at me before because someone played a soundboard. I don't know why. YouTube is sometimes does that, but it's really finicky. But I know Twitch will lose their minds if someone plays a soundboard. Like, well, it was on your stream, and I'm like, how am I supposed to control soundboards? All right. No, yeah, the 4090 and the 24 gigabytes one, not the. I'm going for like the max quality I can get. If that makes sense. I know. I'm willing to pay the price for excellent streaming quality. I know, but my goal is to save up money, and I have, and I'm working on saving that money up. It just takes time, but with a little bit of hard work. Why is it on? A little bit of effort, hard work, I should be able to afford it. The only problem is it takes forever. And there's this famous streamer who actually does PC games. Zach ZT, I can't even say it right. He actually does he's like a custom PC builder himself. And he's one of like, he's very kind of well known in the gaming PC community. Somewhat. So he does like PC giveaways monthly, like builds streams on stuff. So his current one is Intel. Not like it's like the good Intel series, even though Intel good's like what? What wrong? All right, and then okay, so yeah, yeah, that's what my goal is. So I'm gonna get the AMD series, and I'll actually I'll send you the build. Oh wait, that's what I was. I'll send you the build so you can look at it. Tell me what you think. Um. All right. Have fun eating breakfast. I have a lot of people that crazy drug addict. All right. I don't know how I survived that. She just looked at me. All right. So you just got like a good deal, basically. That's good. See, I'm, I would love to build my own custom PC, but I would love to build my own custom PC, but I'm one of those people. I'm usually hesitant. All right. Now I just screw around here in school. The teachers and faculty beat them stuff, show them my PC superiority. They don't like it. Always made the IT guys like scratch their heads and shit. Alright. So I was literally banned from using computers in my school. That just shows like the atrocities I've done. So if we just do side based Oh, you're one of those people. Alright. I'm gonna fireball you. Alright. You're not gonna like it. Karma's a bitch. Alright. Cool. It's cool. Oh, I need paid for that. Oh, great, you're hacking. That's fucking wonderful. Alright. Dude, I have diamond armor. Do you see how stupid that is? I have diamond armor and protection 2. Fucking 2. And this man is running over me. That makes so much sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Just make. Yeah, that's. You see this? No. No. Oh, no. I have, yeah, protection 2 and diamond armor. You're not gonna fucking do that. That is beyond BS. You're gonna sit there and somehow kill me. Full diamond armor. Not full diamond armor, my bad. Pizza, is that like hacking you? Think about it. This man, it literally looked like auto wrong. But when this man is sitting there like this, just continuously going towards me, seems a little bit suspicious. Almost like, how are you already here? Yeah, I don't know why. The absolute mind my language. I have diamond armor in protection too. How does that make sense? Oh, let me just, yeah, no. That is just, yeah, let me just run at you with an iron sword. Yeah, with an iron sword and just hit you to death, and I'm gonna win. That makes sense. Alright. That is stupid. Alright, did they, did they drink a... Yeah, just kill me with a diamond. Or like the weight. I don't even see protection. And I just did that. Sick move. Alright, and then... Why you... Yeah, that was suspicious. No, that's fucking autoclick. This man just wiped me. And like, and I've died. So when a normal person, even though has the somewhat fast mouse, I should still had a chance, especially the protection 2 and diamond armor. Yep, that makes perfect sense. I mean, the man just swats me to death. Damn cheaters. I think death penalty seems like ideal. Yeah, pizza. Fine. Okay. I try to get good at PvP. Absolutely try daily. It just absolutely sucks. Fail. There. I just did this. Give me a second as I we alright. Nope. Okay, it's the most laggiest hit. That works good. Got him. That's great. That works. Alright, that works. I think. Even though I swear that Twitch is like the biggest. It sounded like this side. Yeah, that's definitely reaching. This man just sits there and hits me from like 5 blocks away. Yes. That makes sense. And then keep shitting me. What? You should have been dead. Oh, you know, that makes sense. And our beds is destroyed within half. Like, yeah, like this makes so much sense. Absolutely. And so when you spawn in, I need to breathe in. Better. It's stone sword. This is gonna prove my theory that, like, through these lobbies each and every single day is proving my theory that 4 5 hackers, 4 lobbies. Correction, I said that. Alright. Is that the hacker? I don't know. We'll find out. They get like smacked. Alright. Did that, right? Oh yeah, I still have to deal with the other half block. That's fine. Ow. That's gay. Why does it look like this dude has auto? This man's like running No. His teammate. Oh, oh. Really? Can I just get a day without some people just bunny? Oh yeah, that makes so much sense. Yeah, just do that. Oh yeah, just be reaching me. Fucking hate this game. I hope Hypixel really. Okay, this is making I not. Yeah, it's for beast. Yeah, that makes sense. They're gonna die, pay the price because they can't fix their fucking anti-cheat. They're gonna fall just like Hypixel. They're gonna like die out because it's gonna get so bad where no one's gonna fucking play. No, and a lot of people are like, yeah, right. Well, the only ones who are gonna play are hackers. Same thing with Mineplex. Same thing with all the dead servers. Because of greed killed them, or not supposed to. Absolutely. Yeah. In the public server of Hypixel, like they have a Discord server, I was mentioning how there's so many hackers before off lobby. How my hackers, it was just unbelievable stuff. In something about how the staff, not all of them, I'm saying like most of the staff, not all though, are not even doing their jobs. Just me complaining. An annoying person would just complain how, like, yeah, I'm defending him. Make this be bad. But yeah, we can go. I was complaining about it, and guess who it was? Oh, of course, Shred's coming. I had some kid, right? Someone. They had Canadian flag, so hello Canadians, and then they had a magical flag that you can't talk shit about, or you get canceled for hate speech and shit like that. So. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Why? Because very extremely entitled. Saying, well, just like go outside, touch grass. I was like, what? It's plenty about hackers and how it's such a damn problem. It's gonna, I literally said it's gonna kill Hypixel if they don't fix it. And then this girl, or thing, or whatever, has the nerve to tell me that I have to touch grass. I feel insulted. Oh, really? Up high?
Yo, what's good?
Hello? Hey! I forgot your name.
Been a while, man.
Bluestone, how are you going? It took me a
Going-
second.
Yeah.
Are you my friend?
Yeah, I mean, computer stuff. I got a lot of the stuff working. Got a lot of games on it now. But yeah, I mean, other than that, story stuff's been slow. I haven't really been doing much on it. I don't really have motivation to do it either, but
Alright.
like you gotta imagine, alright, these days you have to be some evil woke person in order to get a job as a writer. Or, well, I don't want a job as a writer because it's one in a million, but still, it's a passion, it's a dream at least. But
Dude, you're not
it's not
I
very-
was you know what's funny? You came on right on time. I was talking about how so I play Hypixel a lot, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
So I play a lot Hypixel is one of my favorite servers. I was talking about how the hacker problem is getting extremely worse. I mean, it's getting bad. Most of my lobbies, about 4 out of 5 is what the estimate is. 4 out of 5 of my lobbies have hackers on it. 4 out of 5. And that is freaking unbelievable. And a day and day and day, it just proves my damn point. How that's how many hackers there are. So I was talking about it in the Discord server, the official Discord server for Hypixel. You know, I'm not surprised, but I gotta be very careful in the way I word this. You know why? So you know the specials, right? Those two,
What specials
the,
exactly?
the pride
Is
flag
it
type
like
crap.
Hypixel exclusive?
No.
What?
So that someone had in their bio a pride Canadian flag pride flag. So I love Canadians. On the pride ones. I was talking about this, and you know what's funny? The fact that she came, or she, I didn't see the pronouns, whatever, but I saw how they were mentioning how I should touch grass and take a break, and I'm like, I do that on a daily basis. But it's kind of funny how I was talking about hackers, and then this person goes ahead and goes, oh, like, it's just a skill problem, and I'm like, what?
That's
How's
something that
it a
hackers
skill
like to throw
problem?
out to help their ego. Like, that's something you're
Yeah,
gonna learn with any
it's like,
hacked video game.
ironically, as I'm like in this Discord server trying to find a good chat method, I'm like, I had like e-girl in my game. I had an e-girl hacker. I had like other hack. It's like what? It is like it was bombardment of hackers, and almost every single lobby. I like training. That's what I like doing. I like training. Um, so I try to train before I go to bed. So I was training on a Hypixel, trying to get my PvP, because that's what I like doing. No shit. About every
About everyone.
yeah, so most of my lobbies, I had like one where I actually won. One, because one dude just fell in the void. Very, very sad. But every single lobby, I had a hacker. And I'm like, am I just, I don't have that level of bad luck where every single lobby is just a hacker. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But it just got really bad. And then, like I said, that person just had the nerve to tell me that someone's down. Someone had the nerve. The person had the nerve to tell me to get good at the game. And I said I grind my ass off daily just to die to a couple of hackers. Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
a
exactly.
skill problem.
A hacking skill, I mean. Me, the way I see it, PC games in general, you can't really cheat. That's why I don't even play PvP often. Hell, I paid my little brother to do this PvP requirement in Destiny 2 to get catalysts or whatever. I paid him like $80 to get like 5 catalysts done, because I'm like, fuck it, I hate this.
Oh, cool.
As he does it, alright, but he uses these bullshit walls and that when he couldn't do anything like that. There's no way to shoot through a wall. Anyways,
Yeah, no.
the original thing
There's
though was,
there are pretty few walls you can shoot through in every game. So usually it's like certain wood-based walls. But overall, if he didn't know where you were,
Zero things like that.
yeah. If he didn't know you were, that's definitely hacking. Or your brother was.
But yeah, I mean, there's that, and then like, okay, me for instance, I only play the PvE side of things. Like Destiny PvE is way more fun than the PvP. PvP, it's always just use a one-hit weapon, which is your shotgun or fusion rifle, to get a kill, and then no down someone in a 1v1 with your primary or something like that. Or use your super
Yeah.
to wipe out the crowd. I mean, it's really just those three things. You just do all that over and over and over. I try to sometimes use my primary to kill multiple people. Almost never goes well. I mean, there's only a few times it's gone well, and that's when they're distracted by my other allies. But anyways, the main thing though was, like, the thing is, like, I haven't been writing out. I haven't been doing any of my writing and all that. Like, you know how my server's been kind of down. Much goes on. You know, sometimes hell.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have been talking to Star for like consistently for like 3 weeks or so, or 4. But it's like only during work or whatever because they work solo.
Alright.
But anyways, I mean, even then, I mean, still, it's been slow. I just don't have much motivation to keep doing it. Like, what's in my mind is more so, if I do it, alright,
Okay.
what's going to happen? One,
Yeah.
if I get it done, I lose all value as a friend. That's why I'm a fear, at least, because, I mean, what else do I have appealing? I mean, gaming,
That makes
I'm not
sense.
exactly a skilled PvPer, and, you know, what's it?
You can always grind.
There's not many games
It helps,
I
it
play
works,
with other
but
people. Wait, what?
so you can always get equal. You can always get good. Like no one's
I
ever
know,
perfect. Well, unless you're somehow like God lucky. But yeah, I
anyways,
understand what you
it's
mean.
not, and I don't even share a lot of the same games with a lot of my friends, and even then, I don't even have a lot. I mean, I only have one, and that's
Starlight,
the
right?
aforementioned Starfly, yeah. That's like
I
the
say that
only
wrong.
one I've been regularly in contact with, but I mean, even
Oh,
then, that's
great.
due to like extremism being a violent thing. You know, we got
Yep,
our extremist
this woman
views.
is definitely hacking. Yep, yep. Alright. Wait, that's definitely hacking. Oh, GNT already? Oh, bet. I got the E-girl couple. You got bitch and hacker.
There are hackers. 2B2T is
Yeah.
proof of it, and it's
No,
so popular.
2B2T is absolutely
I know it's so damn
trash.
popular, but but in order to play it properly, you need a hack client, and I mean, it
Yeah.
is unable to be played without it. Like
Stuff
anything that you
like
go against, they're gonna
Artors and
crystal.
Mater, or I can't even say that right. Mater, shit like that. I think like a
Yeah,
2v2 staff don't even have a hacking. Like they don't even have anti-cheat. I've had that. I don't think they got rid. I don't even think they
Yeah,
have it. But yeah, see, I
good
want
they
to
have
make an
plugins to
anti-cheat.
reduce lag.
Yeah, well, what are plugins gonna do, really?
Well,
Especially a lot
all
of
these
the
plugins
plugins are
do
out
say
of
it's okay.
date. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
plugins are out of date and stuff. And I want to make an anti-cheat. I don't know if you've heard me talk about this before, but I want to make an anti-cheat
you wanna be
because I know how the code works. My laptop can't handle, you know, so on and so forth. I do have a desktop, but it's older. It's the same It's around the same generation as my laptop, but yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, what was it? So me and that Star, where we're the only ones who actually really appreciate the story or something like I have the high tech stuff and the techno magic and all that. She appreciates it all that. Anyways, but yeah, I mean that's kind of what really separates best friends from regular friends for me, because I
Yeah.
mean the story is kind of like my only other non-generic hobby. You know, gaming's kind of a generic hobby these days.
Yep. And you're hacking. Makes sense. He's not even looking at me. Yeah. Like I said, 4 out of 5 lobbies are hackers. You're fine, Infinity. Yeah, that's just absolutely insane.
Yeah, Minecraft it's impossible. And it's because of 2b2t or something like that, that so many people became
Why
hackers.
it's easy to have hacks is because of Windows. Thank you, Microsoft, for allowing exploits to happen for the government shit like that. But there's like broken code. Well, I shouldn't say broken because it's intentional, but it's not actually broken. It's code within Windows. Sorry, that allows hackers to do what they do. And the only reason that code is in there is because of our wonderful government that wants to keep an eye and have the ability to access stuff. And you know that the Chinese, right? When they want like Microsoft, they literally want it. Like it's basically like nerfing it to the point where you can't even use it and make it accessible to the Chinese government to use the code. But that just shows, in like the reason you know what ransomware is, right?
Yeah, ransom.
Yeah. You know why it was a big thing? No. So ransomware attack is basically, all right. I'm gonna infect your computer, and you're gonna have to pay me. I think I might have actually.
Oh, it's more like a
say
ransom.
this right.
Never mind.
Yeah. So I'm gonna infect your hardware, and the only way to basically get your hardware back is get your computer back if you pay me set amount. Sometimes it's in the thousands or more. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And then there's, malware that actually fucks with your shit or spies and grabs passwords.
Yeah, like, there's different levels. You got spyware, you got malware, you got, like, different levels of viruses. The rabbit hole goes deep. And, like, there's different levels of malware, so you could, like, what's the correct word? So for malware, you could literally, so you know what malware is, right? Like the way it works. I'm not gonna explain it. You know how the way it works.
Well, not entirely, but all I know is it's like giving you backdoor access to the computer's administration functions.
You are correct. You know the worst part? You know the worst part is?
What?
So, have you heard about the rumor where if you enter a website URL, you can actually get hacked?
Yeah, I think there's Grabify links or something like that that people use to grab your IP,
Yep.
but there's a bunch
No,
of things
it's like
that,
it's advancing fun fact.
Does that have something to do with cookies though? If I remember right.
So it's cookie based. I just heard it from one of my friends who is like a decent hacker, and he was telling me about like some stuff. So I was curious, like in the hacker field. I was like asking him, like, "Yo, I wanted to do this. How would I do this?" So yeah, got a little bit of learning tips. But there's like a lot. Like the rabbit hole goes deep. It goes really deep. How far it goes.
That's
Very,
the thing, like, that's one of the things that got me off Minecraft, was just the fact that everyone is a hacker. Like, on Bedrock, it's pretty bad.
It's horrible. It is.
It's bad.
God, dime.
But Java has its vulnerabilities. I mean, Minecraft
On Java, the anti-cheat is more reliable, sadly.
Yeah.
It's sad how the Java anti-cheats are more reliable. It's because of this stupid code. I'm telling you, dude. Like, if Microsoft like patches the code, you wouldn't have this. You wouldn't have like this problem. Like, you could literally fix a majority of the hackers.
That's the problem. Microsoft spends like most of their time making like one or two.
Yep. You know what's funny?
And a few mobs.
I had someone who just killed Aura. Kill Auras. Why did I do the same map?
I know what Kill Aura is. I've used.
Yeah. So literally, every single lobby, as we were talking, had a hacker in it. Someone's reaching. Someone had Kill Aura. Just someone who had like speed bridging, it's auto bridge, stuff like that. It's getting worse. And I mentioned this. This is what I mentioned to on stream too. And then I'm not gonna possibly do it. Talk about how I should DDoS Hypixel's headquarters. Yeah, that's definitely such a good idea.
They'll retaliate.
Yeah, no. They'll retaliate bad.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, Hypixel, I think they're also making the game high. I don't think they really deserve it. I think what's happening is they're diverting most of their attention towards making their game. Because if I remember correctly,
I'm not a jackass. You know this. I'm not a jackass. But I'm at the point where I might use my secondary desktop just to both my desktops to throw a. Yeah, you're definitely hacking. Alright. But I'm like so tempted to if this shit doesn't get worse and it actually gets worse, I might honestly DDoS them and put a little message in there. Or actually, no. I was talking about ransomware too, because then I can actually use a message. I mean, it's a smart idea. It's a horrible idea actually, because it's a federal crime basically. So, and I'm already dealing with court shit, so. What?
I'm one of the worst servers to fuck with. Because they don't do the worst stuff. I think servers like Mineville and the Bedrock ones deserve it. Because holy shit, they are so fucking pay to win. Like, Mineville is bad.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. See,
they deserve
it's like
that.
one of those things where I know how to beat DOS. I just don't do it because I don't want to piss people off. But at the point where you deal with hackers on a daily basis, and for some reason, like, it feels like it's getting worse, and it seems like it. That makes sense. It's not like I'm one of those people that I pay attention, but it's like it's getting worse. I'm not even like.
Well, I know what that is. Most people are getting PCs now because Xbox and PlayStation are getting worse, like with the censorship and all that, and also just the fact that PC is better. People are just moving to PC, and with PC comes hacking.
Yeah, that too. And it's like, and have you heard we talk about buying Google now? Literally, Fire Player's not hacked. And like, there's like tryhards. Oh yeah, that's totally not hacking. Man just he doesn't even go look at me properly. It just goes, I'm just gonna do this. Here. But it's like, I don't want to be like one of those people. Because I know the consequences if I'm gonna DDoS them. Even a ransomware attacks is a federal crime. Technically. So, well, it's because it's in the, I'm not gonna explain the whole details. But, and then I'm like thinking about it, like, which one would be better? A ransomware attack or a DDoS attack? I'm trying to think about that.
I just want to screw with either of them things. It's just unwanted problems. I mean, if you were gonna do it to a pay-to-win server or something, someone who actually violates Minecraft's TOS and all that. I mean, Hypixel, they're trying to make a replacement to Minecraft. And I kind of want them to go through with that, because fucking Minecraft, they don't do shit in Minecraft no more.
Absolutely.
Like, every update since, what, the Nether update
is
has
CubeCraft
been
pay to win?
lackluster.
I don't remember. No.
Wait, what?
No, so, is it Lifeboat pay to win? Bedrock servers.
I'm not sure. I think they actually said Lifeboat's a pretty good one, but I do know Galaxite.
Stuff.
Definitely Mineville. That's a bad one. And I mean, really fucking bad. That one's like the worst one, actually.
Didn't we, like, play on there before? And we, like, so, we are like smartasses. We like to do stupid shit when we're together. So we decided to do, like, something involving, like, old accounts and, like, testing out stuff. What was, like, the worst server to do that on? Was it Lifeboat or Mineville?
Wait. Do what on there?
So, I don't know if you may mute my mic. So remember where we were testing out hacks and stuff using ults to see
Oh
like
yeah, we did CubeCraft and
cube,
other
the
ones.
CubeCraft Hive
CubeCraft, I'm pretty sure
YFO.
is actually kind of good in terms of
No,
what they
CubeCraft
do.
did
It's
it
just
didn't it detect that like a little bit too quickly on certain stuff, which is good. Hive didn't really. Hive was a little bit delayed. Hey, great.
permanent. Wait, what?
Yeah. Of course, the e-girl looks
Yeah,
at
I got
is looking at me. All right. Yeah,
I got
I'm good with
permabanned
that.
off CubeCraft. What's it called Mindplex. Mindplex is pretty bad now, but that's because they're like
It is.
40,000
You
in
know,
debt.
Mineplex is not. Mineplex fully died out. Did you hear? Like, you can't even find the
Oh
servers
yeah, I
anymore.
remember now. Yeah, I watched a YouTube video about it literally
Yeah,
yesterday. What the fuck?
I
Anyways,
literally played on the
yeah,
last day. It was the most saddest shit ever.
yeah, it's an OG where a lot of YouTubers
Yeah.
played.
You know what killed the server? Hackers. Hackers did. They completely killed off the servers. But, surprise, surprise, apparently no one likes to listen. It's like, oh yeah, hackers kill. Yeah, we're still gonna have to let the prompts be a thing.
Well, it's kind of hard to beat hackers because they're like in an arms race with the anti-cheat. Anti-cheats kind of
Yeah.
suck right now. Like, especially Realms, for instance. Oh my
Yeah.
God, Realm anti-cheats are so bad because
That's why I was
there's this
talking
command
about
block.
making an anti-cheat. Like, it's a good idea, but if I wanted to make it effective, I have to grind for days just to perfect it perfect. And then hell, I might even pay you, right, to test it out. Like on make a private server, and then test it out, see if it works. And I might do Java in Bedrock because I'm curious on how that would work out well.
But what version
But
of Minecraft? Like, you have to also maintain it every update
yeah,
as well. The anti-cheat has to
that's
be
it.
maintained every update.
So
But I
I
mean, in
might
my personal
start
opinion,
at
just let the ship burn.
yeah, I might start out at 1 point. What's the most stable version? Because not 1.20 is not stable.
The most popular version is
1.20.2.
1.12.
I might do one. All right. No, because for servers, I might do 1. I might do. Oh Lord, my English. I might do 1.20.2 to see how it goes, and then, like I said, if it's success, I might do older versions too.
Yeah, but 1.12 is like the most popular. 1.8 is really popular for the old PvP
Yeah.
system, and I mean, Bedrock would be a good one, but it's very linear, so you don't have to worry about,
Thank you.
going backwards.
Yeah. See, I want to do something that is good. So, I was literally debating on if I do Bedrock, if I do Java, what version, and or I should start out on Bedrock. The only problem with Bedrock, it's going to be a little bit extremely hard due to the, how do I say that right? So, Bedrock coding is extremely hard to do. I'm going to have to find out how to do it, right? So I might
Because
literally,
it's not
so
like
what I do,
Java.
no, it's extremely hard, especially with Minecraft. I respect what modding is doing. Microsoft, I mean, you heard what they're doing? They're limiting access for code for e code to Minecraft. Does that make sense?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So, basically, there's certain files. It's to combat hackers. I highly respect it. I actually highly encourage Microsoft to do it. Oh well, also it makes people go to Java more because of modding. Um, but so they're limiting that access for a certain code. If that makes sense. So let's say
Yeah.
you need X and X to be able to because Bedrock is very complicated. So I need to see this file dot. That makes sense. I need to see this so I can do what I want. So
Yeah.
basically, for me to successfully code right, I'm trying to find the right. I don't remember the name of the file actually. But basically, it's kind of like it's a file inside Minecraft Bedrock Edition where it lets you basically know it's what hackers use, hacker devs use. So that's why they're trying to. Well, also like add-on makers and stuff need it too. But basically, it's like I'm trying to say this right without something. It is. I'm trying to find the name. It's a file. It's like a text.file, if that makes sense. So it allows modders to see like because like the textures is different, completely different. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like I don't know the right words for it. It's a text file, and basically this file goes like all right. So like the grass block, right, or like player entities, right? It's a little bit different from Java. Right? So let's say like this fireball is completely different. It's like a different code, makes sense. But it's a different like text. So there's a file in Minecraft for Bedrock Edition that says that this is like 005J. All right, and 005J is different because for Java it could be let's say it is instead of 005J for Java it's Minecraft dot Emerald code, right? Something, etc. Right? So it's a little bit different. So for me to be able to modify to make it look different, I need the 005J. If that makes sense. I need that code to change the look of this app. Resource packs are very simple that in that sense. Hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like to see the
Basically, there
coding.
are files that hackers exploit in order to make their hacks work, and they're basically making it harder for them to access that.
Yes.
Right? Did I get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hacker devs, so it's the people who make, so hacker developers is the ones who make the hacks need to see that text file. Same with like even like coders need to see that file to be able to be like, all right, this is what I need to code. And like it's basically like to see this. All right, and this is the coding. And that's so Minecraft is basically trying to hide that, basically, if that makes sense. They're trying to get rid of it or like hide it or something. So not sure.
I get what you're saying. They're basically making it way harder for hackers to even make their hack runs, which is
Yes,
a good
and I
thing.
actually support
But
that.
in my
I'm
personal opinion,
encouraging it.
Yeah, it's a good thing they're doing that. They'll deal with a lot of hackers for a little bit until they find a way around that again. But then there's the pay-to-win servers. You can't really fight them on that because
Absolutely,
Minecraft
yeah.
allows it.
You know what's
So
funny? In
I
their
mean, me
TUS,
personally,
they're like, we do not allow this. Servers do it anyways.
the UL, yeah,
Yeah, the UR. Like they're like in
EULA.
Minecraft servers, it tells you like you shouldn't do this. Servers do it anyways.
And they even feature them, so Minecraft does not give a shit. It's because they do it through the Minecoin system, which gives Microsoft some money. That's the only reason they're able to do it. Because every Minecoin purchase goes for Microsoft. So they have every reason to, not fix it. Now, in my personal opinion, though, if you're going to do anything coding,
Makes sense.
don't waste it on Minecraft. If anything, just train with Minecraft, and then try to make your own game or something. Find a company to work with or something. Because making a new
I'm never
game,
gonna work for a company
making a
unless they pay me well and I get the shit I deserve. A lot of these companies,
Yeah.
they tell you they pay well, but they like game developers get like for the quality, even like quality they make, they get like shitty quality. Like Microsoft does that. No, no. Oh, okay, let me correct myself. There's a gaming company that's known not to do that well enough. I'm forgetting it now. Battle? Is it Battle? No,
Blizzard.
no. Is it Blizzard? That's the one. Alright. Because of Call of Duty, so that's why.
Activision
And then,
Blizzard, yeah.
yeah. So I was actually, to tell you what I was saying, this is what I was trying to find. I want to make like a rip-off Call of Duty.
Yeah. A lot of people have done that though. I mean, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Maybe a game
And
like
I would rather just make add-ons and mods because I like that's my passion. I like Minecraft and like I want to make something. So it's like, why not build? Why not like do something that is beneficial? Why not make an anti-cheat? And I'm not gonna say it well because like if I say it and then like let's say I actually make the anti-cheat and I make it like really good. Imagine I expose something in the anti-cheat that can be used for vulnerabilities and hacker devs trying to look at that and be like, oh right, he just said this.
Yep.
Because I have a lot of
Can't give
ideas
them
on how to
insight.
actually find it. No, absolutely. When I'm live streaming, I'll tell you my idea. Not live streaming, I'll tell you, but I would rather keep it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely when I have the time, I will make an anti-cheat because that's what I think would be highly beneficial. And I might be able to do Bedrock. I'm gonna look at it, but I'm definitely gonna do Job first to see how that goes. Then I'm gonna test it. Because then, if you get banned, you can unban yourself.
Yep.
So, and then,
But
like I
you know
said,
my
I'm gonna
stance.
have
I
to do
think.
my best.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Go ahead.
But my stance is, alright, Minecraft just is a failing game right now. Like, they've already imposed a bunch of censorship, they've imposed a bunch of,
Absolutely.
you know, pay to win.
In
I mean,
Java,
it's
you
not
can,
even
like,
worth working
player
on.
ban people. You can, like, if you report... No, in some servers you can't, but if you, like, server settings... Yeah, so you got, like, player reporting system. If I reported someone... they don't even have to say anything. So this server, Hypixel, you can't. But like in a single player world, you can literally some people like get permanently banned from Microsoft just because you report them. They don't even have to be like breaking the rules. Sad. So yeah, I see that.
Yep.
Here you go.
But it's just, Minecraft just isn't worth the effort, man. Like, if you're gonna do coding, I would say work on your own project, because making an anti-cheat for Minecraft would help people for a short bit, but on the other hand, the game is pretty low in player base, so you're not helping as many as you think, but still a lot, don't get me wrong, but,
Oh,
I
please
mean,
don't do that.
Minecraft updates
Not
the
you.
game and it breaks everything. You know?
Great. Alright.
Because one update would ruin all the work, or make you have to adapt it every time, but, you know.
Alright.
It's your choice, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's one of those things where I'm still thinking about it. Because my passion is to do stuff like that, but I still need to find it. But at the moment, I'm just streaming stuff, and I like enjoy it. I'm close to. It's like the reason I'm starting to stream on YouTube now, thanks to OBS plugin. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Because I want to be able to have the same experience for my YouTube viewers, because I know some of them can't watch Twitch. So the only problem I have with YouTube is they severely punish you. If you don't, like, if I don't record like set max days, they actually. Oh, well, that dude just takes no back. All right. If you don't stream for like X amount, yeah. So let's say I have 600 watch hours, right? 600 public watch hours. It's called. I take a break. For, let's say I take a day break because let's say I have to do something. YouTube would be like, "Oh, you're taking a break," and I don't even have to take a long break. It'd just be like even 2 days, and they're like, "Oh, all right, you took a break. We're going to basically deduct about 50 public watch hours." That is a lot. But if you like take a break for like just about 3 days, they'll take away nearly 100. I was close to 1,000 public watch hours last year. You know what YouTube thought would be funny to do?
What?
So this was at a time where I was just extremely busy a lot. I was really busy. So I had to take a break. I took a break, and I lost nearly 800 public watch hours in a freaking week. In 1 week, I lost 800 public watch hours. Like, what?
It's not. I've heard
That was
YouTube ain't a
just...
good place for creators.
No,
And
it's
neither
not.
is Twitch, because Twitch requires you to be a woman and to be basically almost nude. You know,
Which kind of...
like the famous male streamers are, I don't know, they're exceptions.
gay and stuff like that. This dude's like just fucking preaching. Yeah. Like I said, every single game has like a hacker or in it or something. It's competitive. I do my best to work daily, and like I said, I might, I like making try content. It helps like with your like when you have grammar problems, it makes you kind of forces you to like this to work on it technically too. And I like doing that. I like a challenge. And with the watch hours I have, it's like 30, nearly 40 days of technically streaming. If that makes sense. You can like add up the watch hours, I'm like at 900 something, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's just it's a lot. But I have an average of like 2. Even though, shit. Even though I have like X amount, I still shit. It's not as bad. Like for like Twitch has less requirements because for viewers, it's average viewers, but it's still like if you take a break for a day, it makes sense. It's like you have to be live streaming. It's just a lot of effort, and I like it. But when someone is trying to do it for fun, but also like it's like for some days, I swear I get like an average of like nearly 3 viewers, right, for like a few days. Then it still doesn't update. It takes like about a full 24 hours for it to fully update. If that makes sense. Oh, I killed that. But no, streaming on YouTube is an absolute mess.
YouTube streaming
on
just
YouTube.
Doesn't what a lot of people go for. I think a lot of people go on Twitch and all that. But then again, a lot of people, 1 in 4 men in the U.S. apparently watch a VTuber. That's a weird thing.
It is.
That is weird. I never knew 1 in 4 people, all the men, alright, in the US watch a VTuber. So if that gives you a hint on what people are looking for, it's a VTuber. And it has to be a female one because those are the most viewed. I can't even name a single male one, but
you know, like the most.
Horny.
This is gonna no, because they're women, but it's like absolutely like on Twitch. So I don't. It's I'm like mixed about it. But on Twitch, they're allowing let's say because Twitch wants more people, and this is kind of a bad idea. I mean, it's working for the very disgusting individuals. Have you heard about their like policy that they allow not safe for work stuff? As long as you mark it in the stream, you'll be fine. Yeah, so
I've heard about a lot of it, like one girl getting railed on stream.
It's sad. Like this, it's not OnlyFans, but I don't know if YouTube will let me say that on stream. We'll find out when YouTube like deducts my video for hate speech. Well, it might be tagged for hate speech. Because I did mention.
Anyways, that website, I don't know, like That shit ruins America in general. I mean, that's like not even that. The entire West. Okay, like Europe, America, all that gets ruined because of this shit. Alright, because it goes after young women who are made poor by income taxes and other
Yeah. Dude,
inflation-related
hear me
stuff
out.
caused by you
We
know who.
basically, well, I think the system, I'm calling it the system because that's what it seems like. The system basically demoralizes, is that the right word? Demoralizes women on a daily
Yeah.
basis. It basically, it scrutinizes men. Is that the right word to use? Scrutinize?
It
There's a,
demasculates would
there's a
be the best word.
demoralize. Yeah.
It would
But
be
also you get
demasculate
like
because
these
they want
people,
men to be women.
yeah, and then they screw with they screw with people's morals. They like shove it down your throat, and then they attack you. And then that's not an. We live in like the joke. We live in a free country. It's not. It's how okay. How's it free if I get attacked and I could lose my job and I could be like deeply like it gets worse and worse and worse if I just mention one thing, and they destroy everything. That is just absolutely sad. That you have to be extremely careful on what you say. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's terrifying. And someone like me who just says stuff out loud, I have no filter. Thank you, autism. I'm working on it, really am. But like, one wrong word can ruin my life. It's weird.
Yep, precisely.
I'm not like fully retarded. I should be able to say that, right? I'm autistic. I'm not fully like that dumb, but it's like I'm high functioning. I've told you this, Blue. I'm high functioning autism,
Yeah.
so a lot of people do not see it at first. But I literally have people go, "Oh, you're actually retarded." Well, that came out wrong. It's like, yeah, my bad. But that makes sense why you didn't understand what this meant. And ironically enough, I have a bunch of gay friends who correct me on a daily basis. Furry gay friends. Who correct me and be like, "Oh, Green Wolf, you can't like say that because people don't like that." I'm like, "Oh, all right," but a lot of them go, "Oh, you're retarded." I was like, yeah. It's just kind of
I don't
it's
know. I'm not
sad, but
really
it's
into any of that.
no, yeah, you don't have to be. It's just when you're friends with
I
a
know,
lot of
but
furries,
yeah.
including myself, you're gonna meet a lot of concerning things. I don't think it's bad, but the average person, it's the reason why people do not like furries is because of stuff like that. Horny crap.
I mean,
Yeah, but I honestly, it makes me feel sick to my stomach how this country is literally going after, like, the men and women, and then, like, basically demoralizing them, saying, oh, you have to be perfect, social pressure, it gets bad. It's sad, because I'm like,
no. Social pressure is
no,
everyone agreeing on the same thing. That's wrong.
no, I mean, social pressure comes into those factors.
Yeah.
It how you say that right? It includes into those factors. Like, you know why, like, a lot of stupid shit happens in schools is because, like, people are, like, kind of pressured into doing it. And high school, I think, is the worst. Even though middle school is pretty bad, what I've seen, high school is just absolutely bad.
Yeah, I hated school, but that was for a different reason. But I mean, the way it got ruined was simply because way too many people believe that morality is subjective. That's really the downfall of
Yeah.
people in general. All right. The moment they're like, morality is subjective, I'm like, okay, so you're evil. All right, there it is. You know, I'm really
Yeah.
picky when it comes to friends. You know, like I'm like, you have
Sense. You want
this
to,
wrong.
sadly, you've got to be careful and you make friends with because, like, they could feel like a dipshit if you. They can make you feel out like the most evilest person in the world just because you believe in something else. And it's
Yeah,
like,
like
it's stupid. it's like, oh, well, yeah, oh, you like this? Oh, you gotta change that. Like, there's so many, like, bad friends out there, it's, like, unbelievable.
Yeah, I actually had beef with SF recently. You know who I'm talking about? Anyways,
I believe so.
I had beef a lot like earlier this year or late last year. And alright, so it was because I put moral restrictions on I started applying my moral restrictions. I was like, I don't want to associate people who are okay with these certain kind of things and
There's nothing wrong with that, I
don't
don't think so.
exactly have a problem with these evil things. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I
someone
know,
who's
don't worry.
tolerant of evil, that's a problem. People
Makes
shouldn't be
sense.
tolerating the evil shit that happens these days. And I'm like,
What's sad
why are you
is no one has
tolerating
the
that?
backbone to say it, because I understand why, but, like, let's say this is happening. Something bad happens, and a lot of people are gonna maybe get triggered by this, but it's like we're sheep. We walk around doing the same exact shit, and when something bad happens, there's like very few people who say it. But in today's society, if you're someone who's a good actor, oh, guess what happens? You get punished. That's why a lot of people don't like helping, because like you get punished by the fort, you get punished by the police. Oh, they fireballing. You can go if you like do something wrong for the right reason, you can get like punished, and then it's bad. I don't even know how to say that right. It's sad how the shit works.
Yeah.
Um, but
But
like it's just sad. You have a fireball, really? Oh, of course you do. Oh, you're here. Oh, WDJ. Why does it look? Why do you have like a? No, that's suspicious. Are you looking at me, distracting me or something? But like I said, hope you're doing well in general. Yeah.
yeah, not really. I mean, like I said, lack of motivation to do my story stuff because, the way I see it, no matter what life path I take on doing the story, it's gonna flop because people hate how I am right leaning, and then they also hate how, the story isn't generic bullshit regurgitated by Disney, because that's the problem. People
Yeah.
stick to one singular fandom and they never change, alright? And that's one thing,
Actually,
okay? Because I'm talking like Marvel, Star Wars, all that. People will get, or Warhammer. Warhammer is a big one. People are heavily obsessed with it, but can't possibly find
Valorant
that. Now,
is
don't get me
one of
wrong.
them.
Wait, what?
I know someone who's obsessed with Valorant, but I kind of know what you're saying.
Like, they'll choose one and never take a look at any obscure ones. It always has to be the ones that have a lot of people. Now, I can get that you want a community, alright, a very big one, and a very big group of people to share whatever you're fascinated with it. Me, on
Yeah.
the other hand, I mean, if I were to release my stuff, it became a book, it became a show, right? One, a lot of people, wouldn't understand the power system. I mean, the best way to put it's like a game, but, exploits are allowed, but not to the point where it's breaking, you know? It's like, for instance, there's like power duping, okay? You can duplicate your
Yeah.
power through various means, but they are hard, and you have to keep the other bits of your, overall power balanced out, like your body, your tech, your magic, etc. Anyways, but I feel like a lot of people won't like that one, and here's another thing, alright? It's a lot of armor. Some people, alright, they like to see the cleavage, and I noticed that for games like Warframe or what else? I mean, Overwatch has a lot of that. A lot of people in general, they play female characters in games only because they want to see the cleavage. I mean, when everyone is basically wearing full body suits of armor that are practical, alright, they seem to have a problem with it. And I'm not oh, never show the roundness of a woman's body. That's wrong. No, no, no. It's gotta be realistic. It's gotta be practical.
There's some
You
people,
know?
though, those people I think are disgusting. Because if you like the way the shit is, it's like, oh, this has to be perfect and round and smooth. And you're like, what the? You're like, what?
Like Warhammer, for instance, the
Oh, yeah.
female Imperium or where. Then you have all of them have like, they do have the bulky armor, but they bulk up the chest area a bit too much for what would actually be there, you know? And I mean, in general, they kind of, in all general, it's just too, what's it? It's a bit too much like real life knights. It's a little too medieval. And also, there's some really broken stuff in there that just doesn't make sense. Like, if the orcs believe something's going to happen, would work, and then it does work, you're telling me there's not a single moment where they could possibly evolve to understand that power is useful in other ways. Like, imagine if they believed in this machine that would wipe out all of their enemies, and then, you know, blah blah blah, they could do it. Or, so then they can only fight
Yeah.
amongst each other and never have to face extinction, you know?
Yeah.
None of them are smart enough to do that, and I get that they want that to be the case, but realistically, things change over time, and I feel like Warhammer does a bad job at having things change. It's always a perpetual state of, oh, humanity is always going to be, you know, worshiping the God Emperor and being in this. No. I feel like eventually people will get really fucking tired of the God Emperor and the way that life would be like under that guy. And they would literally just kill his ass. Like, I get it would be hard to kill him, but, you know,
Yeah.
there's just not enough. I get that there already are splinter factions, but they should be way bigger. Alright? I get they have to fight every other creature. They have to fight demons, they have to fight the Tau, they have to fight the Terminids and all that. So that kind of, not Terminids, Tyranids, I think. Anyways, the Necrons and all that. They have to fight all of them, alright? I get that. But, I mean, what's the best way to get a good fight against all of them? Get better leadership. Because they ain't winning, but they're not exactly being crushed. It's perpetual.
What? Oh, you have more fireballs. All right.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people just also wouldn't like it because, what's it? I just feel like they wouldn't allow it to get big either. I mean, people want to allow my stuff to get big because, one, it's made by a right leaner, and I don't mean people by that. I mean people in power and all that in Disney or whatever producing studio. They'll crush anything that's right wing. They won't stream it anywhere. If I were to ever get anything big like that.
Unless you somehow manage to label yourself as Democrat.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like, no, not
I
back
have enough self-respect to never do that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do writing and all that, nope, you can't do it. You have to be a left leaner. Cause like, what's it? Every single goddamn game studio, as of lately, has been getting bought out by Sweet Baby Inc., which is a stupid company that makes all the women ugly and makes all of the POC diversity bullshit that they put in the games, okay? They put all that diversity stuff in games because, why? Oh, it's because they don't want traditional values being expressed.
It's kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah, it's literally all orchestrated by, you know, a little country in the Middle East, you know? But
You gotta
only
be
an
careful
attack
how you
on
say
us
that.
because, I mean, shit, they hate us. White people are the only ones you can actually be racist to in today's society. Like, everyone else is
Yeah,
protected, but not
it's
us.
like, think about this, right? And I want to be like very clear. A lot of people, I say that right. A lot of people are like, oh, you can be racist towards what? No, being racist is basically saying, calling as a cult is a religion or a cult. No, it's someone's race. I said that, trying to say that right. It's someone's race and making fun of it in any way. So black, white, Asian, Hispanic, and so forth. But you know, it's okay to do it to white people. But if I do it to someone else, that sounds like an bro. That's not alright. How does that make
And then
sense?
they want to say they're minorities. It's like, it's because we're the minority people. We're allowed to insult the majority because the majority can take it. No, we are not the majority in any metric, okay? whites are the smallest major race of all of them. Okay? Then there
Wrong.
are
Because in
Asians,
Africa, if you look in
Indians,
Africa and Asia, the
Africans.
biggest continents. Oh my lord.
Entire continents with 1 billion. Not to mention how many, and then there's South America, and then there's North America, which is diverse. Europe, which has become diverse. I mean, look at fucking France and all that. They got all those refugees, aka invaders, who go in there and kill, do the forceful dirty. They do all that, you know. Oh, we're the only ones in the Olympics, by the way, who have to let other kinds of people in their teams. The Chinese team's all Chinese. Any of the African countries are all Africans, but nope. America and any Europe country, nope. You gotta have a mix. Hell, did you see the Olympics opening ceremony for this year in France?
Nope.
You didn't see it?
He's no fucking back. I just hit this dude, he drops. Does that not even like that so much sense? To my language. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they put a bunch of trans people, you know, who were mimicking the Last Supper, okay?
Yeah,
And they did a bunch of biblical stuff, and I'm not even religious. That's the funny thing. I'm not even religious, and I'm even mad about it, okay? Because, like, you're worshiping a literal prince of evil, okay? Like, and with the other stuff in the Talmud and all that, I mean, damn, it all makes sense, but still, I mean,
I saw that
I
on
think they're
X.
just worshiping.
I saw that on X, and a
Sorry,
lot of
what?
people were like lit up and furious about that. I was
Well,
like,
yeah, a lot of
that was
people
shocking.
a lot of people can't deny it. But if it had a way to be deniable, there would be a lot of people defending it. It's like
Yeah.
it's too plain open in the insight that you can't really ignore it. Like, it's so open they can't really deny that it's bad and evil not. So, let's say for instance it was, I don't know, just a little more obscure in the meaning, like, I don't know, it just so happened to become that. Alright, there'd be so many people defending it. They'd be like, what? Y'all are schizos. There's no way that's actually what it means. Or something like that. Like the whole fucking Chris Tyson situation. Alright? The whole Chris Tyson thing where he Mr. Beast also knew about it prior. And was also talking about
Wasn't
his
that
thing.
situation? Okay, mind me. Wasn't that situation where this one dude who is trans, right? Who was also later on was actually caught with I cannot say that on YouTube, so no, I have to be a little bit careful
Yeah.
when I say that.
He
I don't
was
know about
caught being a
Twitch.
little oofa doofa.
He was
He was
caught
being a doofus.
doing certain things with children, right? That in that society, it's not, not okay in general. But the way, wait,
But
what?
give it time and people will
Yeah.
make that
So
normal.
people were warning Mr. Beast about this person, right? About what he was doing. Mr. Beast ignored it, defended him. And then later on, when it actually became public and investigators and then court was involved, then Mr. Beast made an announcement on, like, was it X saying, "Oh yeah, uh, this is I'm no longer associated," like, sorry. And a lot of people were like, "Dude, we warned you. Like, what do you think was gonna happen?"
On top of that, Mr. Beast himself is a pedo.
Gotta be careful what you
Okay,
say there, because I'm gonna get a lot of people. Like I said, we could talk about stuff like that. I don't really like. I like spilling, but on like Twitch and Kick and Kick anywhere on
I know, but what's his
YouTube
name?
especially. I'm gonna get a
Mr.
lot of
Beast.
people who are gonna
Oh, okay.
like backlash me and try to attack me. That's the only reason I don't.
Anyways,
But yeah, I
yeah,
understand.
I get it. Mr. Beast, though, he said something about Bad Baby, which was someone who appeared on the Dr. Phil show at age 14, which was the clip he was watching. Alright.
Alright.
And he said he'd put his thing in her. Alright, and by thing, I think you know. But, he said he'd put his thing in her. Alright, and she's 14. He's definitely an adult. I mean, that's pretty bad right there. And, I mean, he also
30s, isn't it?
knew
Hey
about...
Siri. How old is Mr.
It was
Beast?
years ago.
Beast is 26
He's
years old.
26. Alright. So he's
So it was
26
years ago,
at the moment.
but
Alright.
he was not. He was definitely above 18 at the time. But anyways, he did all that, and then on top of that, he knew about the whole Chris Tyson situation long
Yeah,
before
that's
it
what a lot of
became
people
public.
said on Twitter.
Yeah, a lot of people knew about. He knew about it way earlier than a lot of people. Yet he never said anything. It's, you know, and that's another thing. Funny thing is, EDP445 of all people was calling out Chris Tyson first publicly. I mean, he is in no position to talk, but still, I mean, he outed out one of his cohorts.
I think like one of like Mr. Beast's. This is like at this point becoming to like one of those like shows, and a lot of people said I should do like podcasts and stuff. But I like streaming, so I like doing this, playing games. But wasn't there like a whole entire like about it? I
A drop
forgot
out
now.
EDP.
No, there was a rumor with like Mr. Beast and stuff. I want to word that carefully because I don't want his fans going after me because I said something could be false or true. But other than that, I'm one of those people. I like staying out of fights because that's how I managed to stay alive this long. Get it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
What
No,
I
I've
said
been
was
waiting to
confirmed
be-
true. Alright, it's a
Yeah.
actual video
It's
clip and
definitely-
everything of him saying that thing about Bad Baby, whatever.
Yeah.
So there isn't really an argument for mine, alright, because it actually happened. It's on video.
If it's out there. Yep, of course.
But
Like
yeah,
I said, Red's hacking. Why not? Why not every match have a hacker in it? I literally just not even in this game, and I got someone who's very hacking. Reaching for action. But yeah, I understand what you
but yeah, I mean, off that though, I mean, you and I already know about that, and that's gonna solve itself out, but,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
probably not solve itself, but it's gonna
I mean, like, one
dissolve
day-
into something else.
It comes out, and you really can't hide it.
Well, no, it's, justice doesn't come to rich people, that's the problem.
Yep.
It never comes in full force or the way it should be. I mean, hell, EDP's still walking after the whole cupcake thing.
Oh, that.
Freely and everything. Yeah, EDP
Oh,
himself. did
oh,
the whole,
okay.
He came to me, get a cupcake. You know, and then he also called out Chris Tyson. I'm not sure if it was before or after, but
Okay, yeah.
it's kind of rich coming from him. But still, he was right.
Have you seen the clip on? Have you seen the clip of like Was it JJ? It was this big Twitch streamer. Is it Jack? He does like truck videos. He plays like truck or sim mostly. There was like this thing where I'm gonna have to try to remember this right. There's like this cupcake crap that I don't know if that's the same thing or something different. That's just not in my brain. But it was this dude who something. I don't remember it, and I'm like too tired of apparently remember it. This dude, like Jack or Japes something, right? Was offered a stick up. How do you say that right? A cupcake into someone else's ass on recording. I give up. I'm like, this is sad. I'll find the clip and I'll send it to you so you know what I'm talking about. I'm like sitting there
Alright.
just brain dead. I'm like having a stroke trying to say that. Concerning. I'm like saying they're like, I'm just go to like YouTube right now. Go YouTube, then go to history.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, when it comes to my personal stuff, though, like I said, yeah, there isn't really a choice on what I can really do. I mean, I could never
Yeah.
become a writer as a job because every company that can hire me is, being paid by
Left
Sweet
wing
Baby
or
Ray
so.
Inc. Woke in any way, but on top of that, I mean, people just don't really dig actual high quality stuff. That's why a lot of people don't read. Reading is literally the best medium for
I
good
blame
content.
social media and YouTube. I blame those companies for making it like basically.
Ruining people's attention span.
Yep. No, TikTok. I know. There was a so if you don't remember there was this older, really, really old, very similar to TikTok actually. I don't remember what
Musically
company it was from. Was it? Where it was like
or
very
Vine.
it died out. It was Vine, yeah. It died out like pretty quickly. But it was similar to TikTok. Extremely similar.
6-second clips was from Vine, I believe.
Yeah. Every fucking match has some hacker. Hypixel's actually getting worse. So yeah, my bed's just gone after like putting a lot of players on it. Love that. But yeah, it's like that's it. And then I'm surprised that TikTok hasn't been banned yet. Ironically,
I mean, why wouldn't they? Because it promotes degeneracy in Western societies, promotes growth in
demoralizing women. Yep,
non-Western ones. Not even just women, men too. I mean, holy crap. What kind
I've
of
seen the
stuff do
shit.
they throw in there? They throw in all that. I mean, women are just, they get manipulated way too damn easily. And I don't know that from personal experience in terms of doing it, but I have seen it happen way too much. Like, how the hell does
It's
someone
on a
get
daily
how does
basis.
someone get in a relationship with someone who has no job, has a their boyfriend or whatever has 15 years of not paying child support, and you get with them, and then boom, you expect them to change on the whim? No, that doesn't happen. I don't know what kind of wizardry that guy pulled to get someone I know, to like them, but
It's
that's
like probably
crazy.
charm. I like to joke around, call it charm if you really think about how the shit works.
Riz. But
Yeah,
yeah.
it's totally. I mean that works.
But I mean, still, it's crazy how people like that, all they get basically everything. Like that's the weird thing. How are they able to get women and all that in this day and age? All right, like how are women falling for those kind of guys? Like that's the crazy thing right there. All right, I don't even give a shit. Well, sort of,
It's
but
stupidity.
not in a actual meaningful way. But it's like holy crap, you fall for dudes like that without any sort of ambition, without any sort of dream, nothing interesting, okay? Like, as
Yeah.
far as this guy was just a regular dude who's a gamer and all that. I mean, I don't get what was appealing. There's nothing at all. There's no character he has.
I've
Yet,
been
oh,
trying to
he
work on
has
my
15
PvP
years.
daily. I'm
Your
alright
DMD?
at PvP. PvP, like Minecraft
Oh,
PvP. I'm alright at it, but it's like I swear it's like the lag kills me, hackers kill me. Just like the mix, it's fun.
nah, lag can't be fixed. That's the problem. I mean, sometimes lag works in your favor.
I'm
Everyone
gonna
else slows down.
be
When you hit them,
sarcastic. I'm
they
gonna be
all come out.
sarcastic somewhat. Think about this. If I bought out Microsoft and fixed one of their exploits, you know what would happen?
What?
And hackers would probably decline because of the certain exploits Windows OS that allows this shit to happen.
Temporarily.
But then again, it's like, so
It's an arms race. That's the problem.
Yep. But it's like because of
As
how
you adapt,
popular
they
hacking
adapt.
is. The problem of how hacking is extremely popular. If you like patch something up that causes it to be fixed, it's gonna get worse, and so forth. So
Yeah, the best
yeah.
way to prevent hacking is making your game server-side. The reason why Minecraft can even be hacked to begin with is the fact it's not server-side and the game is actually in your computer. Games like Warframe, for instance, are all server-side, so you can't really hack that game in a crazy way. At least. You can hack it to have aimbot, you can hack it to have other visual stuff. You can't give yourself
Right, fucking hero cheating. That's wonderful. Okay. See, I'm one of those people. Didn't we talk about that before? How I think being game game hacking should be like the death penalty. That seems a little bit too harsh. Because the reason I believe it should be death penalty based is so it can actually stop. Because then people are like, oh, if I like hack, I can like die. Because hopefully that works. But then you got people that will retaliate too. So it's a finicky subject, very very finicky subject.
Yeah, but I don't know, like hacking games, it's gonna be some that comes with it being a PvP game. PvP games are
Yeah.
always gonna get hacked. You know, the best way to prevent hacking is to have your game be obscure and not be competitive. If your game is competitive, it will make people hack. That's kind of how what's called Sea of Thieves
That makes
used to
sense.
be until they added that one update. One update, they added the arena game. I know they removed it, but they kept the fact they added it ever ruined the game forever. Okay, it used to be good until 2019 when they released that one update with the story and the fishing and breakable ships on it. They added this PvP arena game mode. Ever since then, everyone became a sweaty tryhard who cannot lose. Okay, I
Yeah.
used to actually have fair fights. 50-50. I win or I lose. But now it's 80%. People will just say, well, I'm good against hackers. And that's another thing. Sea of Thieves is hacked
It's like
to
the
the brim.
most stupidest logic ever. Yeah, get good at hackers. So you're just basically encouraging me to hack if I want to get good.
Well, yeah, that's the problem, though. When people say get good, they don't actually mean it. What they actually mean is, I'm a hacker and I'm just fucking with you. You know, they want you to get angry. Because they do it for the reaction, but they also do it for their own benefit. They know they cheat. They want to pretend that they don't because, I mean, it's better to think you're actually good than it is to, know you're cheating. So they delude themselves into just forgetting that they cheat and just tell everyone that goes against them get good. Or they just don't care and they're just
Yeah.
going to say get good anyway to get you angry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Most PC players are cheaters. That's something I believe firmly. Most PC players have
At
to hack.
this point, I wouldn't be surprised. It's almost evidential. I mean, I
It's
don't
too
cheat.
easy.
I barely cheat in any game. Minecraft's like the only one that I have ever had hacks for in general. Minecraft's the only game I've ever hacked. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Not all PC players are hackers, but I would say around 80 to 95% at least have any form of hack.
I'm highballing it. It's probably around 90-something%. It has to be above 90.
Freaking
Okay, because the way I
95,
see it,
absolutely.
it is so easy. Alright, it is just so easy to hack on PC. Like, if I wanted to, I could hack all the games I play. But I don't want to because I know damn well they'd find me and get me banned. But that's only me. I'm not some VPN user or whatever kind of device altering stuff due to bypass bans and such. So a lot of people elude the what's it called ban system. Now here's another thing. I know that some hackers don't even use everything. That's how they survive for so long. What they'll do is they'll only use what is necessary to get them to win. The stuff like in Minecraft hack clients that are just crazy OP, that stuff will get you banned quicker because
Yeah,
now
no.
people can't
Yeah.
just assume you're good. Like if you have reach hacks,
That makes
those are like you have to be hitting very, very far in order for them to
See,
basically
the
know you're
problem with
hacking.
reach hacks is there's like a defined line. So on Bedrock, so for like Bedrock players, if you're on mobile, you do get like an extra reach, because it's really finicky. So it's like for Bedrock players, they have to be like reaching like 6 blocks for you to be calling them a hack, if that makes sense. For like mobile players. For Java, it's 4. Unless you W tap, and for, like Hypixel is a good example. So if you like W tap, it's very noticeable.
Yep.
So that's why I try my best not to call someone a hacker in Hypixel, especially if they're just like wherever it's called. If they're just if they're W tapping, I had a hard time saying.
Yeah, I get that there's things like comboing and such, but on the other hand, I would consider using a hardware advantage a cheat. It's a cheat, but not the usual one. Like, people who have mouses that have auto clickers built into
Yeah,
them,
no,
like a
that's cheating.
mechanical thing,
No, that's
that is
cheating.
cheating. I talked to Blue Spider once, and this guy told me he wasn't cheating because he uses that. I'm like, bruh, that is literally something you cannot do in the game normally. You have to have a mouse that does it for you. It's like, it's literally just the physical version of an auto clicker.
No, you know what competitive gaming, in the competitive gaming field, you know there's monitors that are like higher than like 144 hertz. Fun fact,
Yeah, I
well, it's
have
fun.
one
It's
that's
horrible
240.
fact. So you do have competitive advantage technically, because if me and you were playing like Starlight or Call of Duty, you would see me before I would see you technically, if that makes sense. So if I
In a
came,
weird
so
way,
if
yeah.
I ran in front of you, you would see me before I even saw you, and you would have a shot on me. It's been proven. So that's why when I play games like Call of Duty or something like that, when someone like shoots me before I see them, and then I see the kill cam afterwards, I do my best not to call them hackers. Hell, they can have like a 500 hertz monitor and then just saw me as I turned the
And the
corner.
only way you can really fix those kind of things is a frame cap.
Yeah. It's the only way.
So, Destiny, for instance, has a frame cap at 120, which even that is above a lot of TVs. A lot of TVs don't go 120. Mine can go 240 at 4K. It's kind of embarrassing how expensive it was, but it was on a good sale, so
I would rather. I have good monitors and stuff, but I want to get like the really good monitors. But you gotta be careful, because I don't want to bottleneck my monitor. That's actually possible to do. You could bottleneck. You can like bottleneck your
keep up.
Yeah.
But that can only happen if you set the settings too high.
I think so you may know what I'm talking about. I believe my desktop is being bottlenecked by my Sorry, so you know I have a shitty desktop, right? That's Intel based.
I think.
So I have my Intel. I believe my Intel's bottlenecking my GPU. I have an RTX 3050, right? And it kind of runs games better. But then that doesn't make sense. But in account, I think it does make sense. But I'm one of those people I just don't make sense in general.
Yeah. And then your Intel CPU is
my CPU's old. It's not like the best, due to the way it runs.
i3, 5, 7?
So let me open up F3 real quick. It's i5 10300H. So 10th gen, I was told.
Oh.
It's like old. It's a laptop CPU. So do you know it's a laptop?
I have 13900.
Yeah. it's a laptop. It's a laptop CPU, so it's not gonna run as like good, perfect. But that just shows. Oh, right.
Yeah, they want it really strong. Yeah. My computer, I kind of almost pimped out. I have a 4070 Ti Silver RTX
Oh yeah.
NVIDIA. I also have the aforementioned cool CPU. I have 32
Which
gigabytes
AMD?
of RAM.
Did you get AMD or
What?
did you get Intel?
Intel i7 13900K.
All right. So you know, if your computer's crashing, there's a way to like fix it by disabling like a something. I don't really remember the words. Like turbo based. I'm gonna go for AMD in the future. Yeah, it's an I'm gonna get AMD because of multiprocessing and there's like lessons to build with them. And
I went
my
with
desktop.
Intel simply for.
No, yeah, it's fine. Intel's not bad. It's just I'm having a hard time trusting them more and more because of the instability crap that they have.
Yeah.
But then someone who wants to go in the coding field and does like competitive gaming on Windows and stuff. Sony does competitive gaming and does streaming and stuff like that and wants to do coding. Intel's not going to do well, especially because I'm high stressing in general. So AMD's like multiple people said to go with AMD. And the specs look way better, like benchmarks look way better for AMD. Oh. So it's just like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, one's good, so.
In terms of all that, I still have trouble trying to get VR to work. Like, VR, I bought a cord off Amazon that was supposed to be able to plug in my computer and then into my headset and be able to stream it from there. I have Steam app, I have the Meta Quest software, the drivers, all that. Now, is there drivers for VR, or am I bugging a little?
I do not know. I'm like the last person to ask. But I wouldn't be surprised if there is drivers for.
The one problem I have, though, is when I plug in this cord I bought off Amazon, okay? Oh, wait, what?
Alright. That makes sense. I said
bought it
alright.
off Amazon, and it says it's for MetaQuest 2. It doesn't have enough transfer speed to, handle the MetaQuest 3. And that's nice. I want a 20-port cord that can run MetaQuest 3, and that's the problem. I bought 2 of them, and both of them don't work. Now, it might be that my computer slot, port plug-in, doesn't have enough speed in it, or something like that.
Have I done this already with you? Have I like told you how to? Have I like explained that you should open up MS like in Windows R, we increase your core count and stuff like that?
Use all my cores.
Yeah, to enable load cores, so you're able to run stuff. Alright. I'm trying to remember if I did that. Yeah, it's Intel.
It's mainly internet, I think, as well. I think the internet's just really that's kind of what also might be screwing with me.
If you always like, if your internet problems get worse, you can reset the internet. You need like fans, like IP flush and stuff like that.
Yeah, that could work, but I mean, this internet router is like 6 or 7 years old. I mean, it is.
Right.
It needs
to
be upgraded.
Do you have access to your internet? You can always like use Cloudflare's stuff to make it a little more better. DNS servers, or if your computer, if you have access to your DNS servers, DNS.
Yeah, I have access to it. I've tried to change my IP or whatever to do that. It was a difficult process because some other stuff. But anyways, VR though, I mean, it could be quite something. I mean, I don't really care for VR chat, but it's like the easiest way to get like custom models showed off and all that. But I mean, it's kind of cringy. That's the problem. But
I mean,
Blades
I
and
like
Sorcery on the other
VR
hand.
chats.
Oh.
Good.
But yeah. I mean, I have a lot of like when it comes to my job and whatnot, I've been working retail, and good for me, I am making 16 an hour, which is really good. It's my first job too, which is surprising.
Cool.
But oh my god, everyone there sucks. I'm not gonna say names because we're streaming on it, but
Yeah.
the guy clearly has a girlfriend, or like who has a boyfriend, so he's a cuck, literally. There's a SoundCloud rapper who lives with his mom at 34.
Well, see, I understand it because shit's expensive, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I can get that, but 34 and a SoundCloud rapper. Clear on that one. That is not a big deal. Anyways, what else? There's this really annoying dude. Alright, I have to give this guy. He's a cheater. He has bad relationship with all his family. I mean, he's kind of an asshole. That's really it. He tries to flex a lot on me. I've never been this guy ever at all. Like, I've never been really mean or nothing. This guy feels the need to keep flexing. Like, now, I haven't given an example, but I'll give one right now. Alright? We got off work, whatever. I was waiting outside for my mom to pick me up because I still haven't got my full driver's license. And I drove me and her home after she brought the car there. But before I got picked up, okay, he was like right before he leaves, he's like, I'm gonna go bang my girlfriend. Where it's like, okay, too much information, and also, I can tell that he was trying to flex his girlfriend. Like, I do not care. And then here's the other thing, he's a communist, okay? He is a communist. He thinks communism works. He thinks John Lennon... No, Trotsky's. He thinks Trotsky's communism works. But it's really stupid. My boss likes that guy too. Well, not too, but he likes that guy. And, you know, he's abandoned his post when assigned to work with me and gone to the restroom, quote unquote, and taken like almost an hour or two to get out, and then, you know, he finally comes back and helps me when I'm almost done. And he's done this like many times throughout different parts of the shift, so I know it is his bowel cycle or something. It would be a really big coincidence. But anyways, like, this guy, I gotta deal with him all the time, man. He does not. He's really disrespectful towards my political opinions.
That's stuff that, like, even at work, it's like, I'm one of those people that you can believe what you want to believe as long as it doesn't, like, affect me or you don't force it over me. I really don't care. And so you know, I'm like in the red zone, but it's just kind of, I'm like open-minded, though, but it's just kind of sad that there's people that refuse to listen to anything if they believe it didn't fit their.
That's the thing. I never give my true political opinion. So this guy doesn't even know any of my actual politics, and yet he won't even take a watered-down, basic conservative, normie bullshit take on anything. So he's literally taking a very neutral, very light red opinion and disregarding it automatically. Like, imagine if he knew my actual views. This guy would hate me, because, oh, there's so many things he's told. What?
Probably. He acts like that.
Yeah, like he got mad at a fake news that I made specifically for work, so I, don't get cancer. I made this entire
That's a lot,
fake
though.
news that was supposed to normally conservative belief system. The whole simply support Trump, never question one, piss the wall.
Yeah.
Don't mention, all the normal stuff that big conservatives do. He doesn't even take that. Yeah, he wants to talk about his political beliefs, being that he believes that the Trump assassination attempt was fake and all that, and that it was a publicity stunt. I'm like, I think they did want him dead simply by the fact that it's a coincidence he turned his head. But the Secret Service did let.
Yeah.
I think the Secret Service were in on
Fake.
something.
So, like I said, I'm a researcher, right? I am one of those people that I do not like false information. I really am against it.
Yeah.
So when someone says something that's false, depending on what it is, it gets me really. I start my work is trying to blow up, just listening to them explain something that's false. And that's how bad it is sometimes. Or I'm just trying to hold in, how do you know this? Where's the proof on this? It's just
Yeah, and for the Trump thing, this guy,
it's not
Matthew
fake.
Crooks or whatever the hell his name is, it was not faked in my opinion, but
If you look at the way this stuff, what it is, but it was. I don't know if Twitch is gonna like me, but this is what it seems like. Evidence suggests and points towards this direction. It was this. It's not. I say it was a planned coup. If that makes sense. Not coup. It was an inside job. And the FBI, the head director, a female, was what had to provide information, stuff like that. And then the way she was talking, yeah, it sounds like an inside job. She was one of the people who knew, because she was answering the questions I'll have to get back to you on that. I don't know. I don't have the paperwork on me. Will be fully transparent. Says nothing. Absolutely. It's
yeah, none isn't.
No, it's here. This is going to be related to someone else saying this. Might be canceled, right? Trump has been attacked. He's been a lot of things have been happening to him. And all of a sudden, just after was a year or so, he almost dies. The shooter was a bullet off. It's barely. I'm surprised he even missed that. You know how close he was to getting an actual headshot.
That gave a view of it. Yeah, I saw that one. All right, it was very close. Now, here's an important thing: the assassin it was in a BlackRock ad 2 years ago. All right, BlackRock is a well-known Jewish-owned business.
Yeah, but think about this too. If he has been practicing to shoot, how come he is missed? That's the ironic part. He was good at range of a headshot.
Of the unexpected. The way Trump speaks literally saved him.
Well, that too, but think about it. If you looked about how the way his family history was, do you realize it's likes going on they sniping range stuff? And then what I understand correctly is if you dig down a little bit, he shouldn't have missed, basically. And the way he was at, the way the angle was. I'm saying he was just
missed. It was just a very, very lucky miss for Trump.
Lucky. No, I think it's a miracle. I'm religious. That's definitely.
I'm not.
Well, I believe at least. But no, if you did the analysts and stuff, it's just it does not seem right. Now we missed by an angle.
I think it's simply the way Trump saves him. Moves his head around is what saves him. But I don't think it's
surprised. Think about it.
But even
If
that's
he gets elected, no. So if you look at it, he basically said to the he basically said to the the elites and stuff like that, I will expose you when I get reelected, stuff like that. But basically like that, and get rid of the deep state. These people probably did not like that, definitely. And I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I mean, a lot of people are starting to wake up. Good thing, but it's just like concerning. If they attempt it the first time, there's no doubt they're going to try to do it again. So that's
there
what
were
worries
many
me.
attempts on what's his name, Abraham Lincoln.
And
Yeah.
then the one
But,
time it's finally successful.
But here's the
But
issue I have with Trump a little. Alright, I seen a picture. He went to Israel and he kissed the Jerusalem wall. Alright, I don't like that. All the world
yeah,
leaders have done it. All U.S. presidents for a long time, as in like, I don't know, as back to Bush at least. All go to Israel and they kiss the wall, the Jerusalem wall.
but I
Obama,
was
Biden,
told the
Trump,
reason
Putin.
why they did that was to it's like a religious thing to respect something. I don't know correctly on that, but it's
Not only
supposedly
that,
supposed to
I only
respect
told
it.
you
But
half.
that's just kind of it's understandable.
I only told you half. The other half is they're wearing a Jewish hat while they do it. Alright,
Is
you
that
know
like
that
part
tiny
of
little
something?
hat they wear?
Yeah.
That is exclusive to only Jewish people. Anyways, they wore that as they did it. Putin, Trump, what's his
Right.
name?
Who would do
Winnie the
that?
Pooh.
Honestly,
Winnie the Pooh, the leader of China.
Winnie the Pooh.
It literally just forgot his name. Ching ching ching. There.
All right. No. Oh no. I was thinking North Korea's leader name. I got his name like mixed up.
That is Kim Jong.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, that is. Ching ching ching. Whatever. Anyways, they've all kissed the Jerusalem wall with a Jewish hat. And you know who else has a Jewish hat on? I actually have photos. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, I sent you the unironically, they all wear those
Survive this. Alright.
I've heard the respect argument before. We shouldn't respect any country, alright? America should not be bowing our heads to any country. The most respect we give is through trade. Nothing more.
Trade and was it military something else? Military.
Military support, it only has to matter when it benefits us, okay? We should not be... World War II was a mistake. We should not have been helping Europe. We had no reason.
No, so I think not a history person, you know that. If we did not get in the war, so if we weren't going to be involved, there was a good chance. I mean, the chance is extremely high that Nazi Germany. I have to say that, so I don't like say Germany, but the Nazis already had the ability to make nuclear weapons. The only problem was Hitler didn't like because the way it was supposed to go was Jewish science. And Hitler made very clear that he doesn't want to be like part of that, right? So
Yeah.
there's workarounds and stuff, and there's proof that the Nazis did more than enough ability to have nuclear weapons. So think about it. There was actually a movie, I don't remember the name, I think it's Castle something, that actually explained what would it look if the Nazis won the war? The Axis won the war? But no, I think we got the war for like the right cause. But I think the Middle East wars, I think, was absolute BS. We know 9/11 was contributed to our involvement in the Middle East. Oh, yeah, no, I blame the CIA. They wanted to control the oil, so the only way they do that. All right, there was actually a side joke. So there was a joke. There was a joke. So it's if special forces operators on some CIA mission literally made a joke. It was like, it'd be funny if terrorists learn how to fly. And ironically, many years later, terrorists, started flying. And then that happened. I gotta look it right so YouTube doesn't snap at me and try to demonetize me. And Twitch too. But it's just and then like during the war in the Middle East, we took control of many oil plants and stuff. And this kind of, I find it a little bit ironic how it's just a lot of stuff happens. You know how, the reason I say America's not a free country, because the way the elections and stuff is just, democracy.
Stolen.
People, right, the people who are in charge are the people, not the government. Because we're the ones who set up the government. The government is basically, like, works for the people. It doesn't work for the people if shit like this happens on a daily basis.
But back to World War II.
Yeah.
Do you believe that Germany was trying to take over the world?
No, I do.
Well, if they were the ones trying to take over the world, why was Britain controlling 1/4 the planet?
It's because so you gotta understand like colonization and stuff like that to be able to work on it right. So back then. No, so back then, how British wanted to control. Where is this? PlayStation. Alright. So, how Great Britain wanted to control, like, X? It was back then where placement expanding and so forth. Expansion. That's why. So, they were controlling. They got, like, Dutch territories and stuff. So, it's like a lot of these countries were wanted control over each other. That's why there was like that.
But
so
trying to take over the world.
So you know how colonial. So you know how like colonization works, right? You go to other places, you spread like the idea of religious and shit like that. Or like conquistadors. So if you wanna like say, alright, nothing against that understanding, but if you want to say that this country, right, is going to control this, we're going to look at all the other countries like Spain, was it Spain, the big ones were Great Britain, Spain, and I forgot the other ones.
France,
Portugal. Yeah, so like all these other big countries were like expanding. Oh lord, I'm like lagging. Yeah, my computer's not like this. I'm like so much. I can't move.
What I was going for was like, why did they want to say Britain itself had 1/4 of the planet?
Do you understand why World War II happened?
Everyone did.
Do you understand why World War II happened, basically? So World War One. I mean, you can say that, but World War One happened because of like the control of Turkey, and then the Black Hand decided, you know, we're gonna go to war with this country.
I know another reason was to kill as many Europeans as possible. I mean, how many Russians died in World War II? 80 million? Because it was
Millions.
Millions upon millions. I mean, you know, all that, and they were
Yeah,
only fighting each
seemed
other
like
over
it.
some people that were trying to be kicked out of Germany legally, but no one was going to take them. Alright, because do you know what the
So,
Evans Conference was? Right before
do
World War
not
One?
recall. I do not recall that, but I do know
It is a
what you're talking
conference where
about.
Germany was looking to mass deport all the Jews in their country. Alright?
Yeah,
Because
alright, that
Jewish
makes sense.
people had recently done a communistic revolt in Germany. Alright?
Because Germany
Because they were
was
being
I forgot what the was it
fascist.
political? Was it, well, what's that word, like, I forgot the word that kind of like represents the country. Like how America supposedly is democracy.
Patriotic, nationalistic.
Canada, yeah. So Canada is somewhat is that not fascist? What's the word? Because Canada is not democracy. It's literally a form of like dictatorship with this. No, even though you've got parliaments and stuff like that in Canada.
They had a
Uh,
chancellor, if I remember right.
yeah. Germany was like the same thing.
Yeah. But here's the thing,
Yeah.
Jewish people did a mass revolt and all that in Germany, right before World War One, and Germany had this Evans Conference where they wanted to get rid of all these people who were, you know, ruining their country, like they were in
Yeah.
control of
Showing
businesses,
like
they,
communists.
you know,
Yeah. There's nothing
poisoning
wrong with
stuff,
that.
putting dirty stuff in kids' books, because that's another thing. There are photos of German soldiers burning gay sex books or whatever, or something like.
There
Is that
was
gonna get demonetized?
so
I don't know.
there was a multiple of they were burning education. So if you're talking about World War II and the rise was happening, so I know about World War One, but World War II, right before, like when Germany was going through this, they were burning like education books. They were burning, I cannot say some of the words on stream, books. They were burning a lot of stuff that either reviewed around Jewish ideology. They're burning a lot of stuff. So some of the stuff was understandable to burn. Others were trying to get rid of old history and stuff like that. I do remember
But
there was a
here's the
lot of
thing.
stuff that was
Mainly, it was bad stuff for kids. Okay, because like,
yeah, it
there's a
was a
lot of
lot of
it's a lot of
stuff.
the stuff happening these days.
So a lot of people are going to get pissed about this. Um, there was a reason. So I do not. This is really bad if I say this wrong, because I'm German. Um, some Hitler stuff understandable, but the approach on the way he did it was not alright. If that makes sense. The way he like executed everything was not done right. But like back then, like the execute like genocide and stuff like that was not alright. Dude, no, he was killing like Jewish, Christians, anyone who wasn't like the perfect German, if that makes sense. And there was some that was acceptable. Like that, it
I
was
mean,
just awful. But
I'm
no,
gonna be real with
yeah,
you. Like he was doing a lot. Not a lot of that stuff's kind of made up, to be honest. Like a lot of the shit
no,
they
it,
lie
it's
about him
not.
on.
So
No. He was not trying to kill Christians. He was a Christian, alright, himself. A different kind, don't get me wrong,
I
but,
I believe,
uh,
so I shouldn't say I believe. There was stuff he did kill. Maybe Christians weren't on the numbers, but the accounts of stuff he did kill around 3 million Jews. I don't, because that's
they
evidential.
claim 6
When
million.
some people say 6 million, I'm gonna have to, because I don't want to say, I do not want to say false information. I'm gonna have to relook at this to make sure, but I do know for a fact it was in the 3 millions. but I might have to double check on that just to make sure. And when I do research, I do make sure it's like solid, not like two source crap
Yeah.
and stuff. I have like to do deep. I might have to ask my buddy who does a lot more history than I do. Make sure that. Bro, how
But
did you
I
survive
just feel
pizza?
like World War II served one purpose, and that was just getting a lot of Europeans to kill each
Pizza,
other.
pizza.
'Cause that's
There's a dude there. Yeah, this man's
like,
raging.
what was it? There was this one point in it, alright? They tried to deport all the Jews that had tried to revolt against the German government before World War One.
Got it.
No
Alright,
one
so
wanted to
think
take them
about
when they
this.
wanted them out.
So, if, like, let's say you're American, right? Let's say if said amount, right, wanted to revolt against, let's say there was a problem, right, with stuff, and let's say you're part of part of one side that doesn't want, like, X amount, right? Let's say woke, right? Even though I don't like the woke rap, because it is killing people in many ways. But let's say there was a woke revolt, you're gonna be one of the people like, alright, we need to kick them out of our country. We need to do this to get rid of them. We get rid of them, right? But then you got like some people that take it a little bit too far, like killings and executions. Was it wrong? Was it? And then you could kind of see, was it wrong for us to kind of do this instead of that, like different approaches? So if you do look at history, it could have turned out a little bit different, but I think the approach different. There's different approaches that were not right. Does that make sense? Like if like let's
Yeah.
say one, because I want to make sure that this stuff is right, because I'm an open-minded person. That's why I'm trying to like say like this stuff. There is some untold truth to World War II. I mean, maybe people who like history are still kind of like something does not seem right with history, because there's some stuff that wasn't told, especially like with Hitler's body, the way it was just set up. It wasn't.
Speeches.
No, yeah. A lot of the stuff is not in history. It's either written
Yeah,
off
they
the
don't
books,
translate his
and
speeches either.
no. It's like the way this stuff works, nothing is seemed right. So you got a lot of people, including a lot of history people like me, who just say something's not right. This person's ugly, of course. Um, Justifiably so. It's just the way everything is this does not make sense. That's why, yeah, I like how our beds destroyed within half a second. That makes sense. Um,
I'm just saying, Jews got kicked out of 1,366 areas, not countries. They got kicked out of 109 countries, but
no pizza left.
1,366 different
There.
areas for the same crimes. All right. For
That's
instance,
a true.
they did a lot of child sacrifice. Uh, they did a bunch of kiddling, I guess. They also did a lot of manipulation of markets and business and other country leadership
Oh yeah,
to make things a bit
I
worse for
did.
everyone. I mean, there's a cycle
So
that people are notice. There was a pattern that people noticed, and they were like, "Well, if they come here, they're gonna do this again." So they were like, "Why don't we just get rid of them out
I
of our
need
country?" So
VIP.
that was the
Let's type
Evans
it.
conference. They were like, "Hey, we don't want them here. They are notoriously known for doing these bad
Yeah.
things. We don't want that here." But no one wanted to take them
1.8.
because they knew that as well, or they wanted them in there. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, World War
Yeah.
One happened after a Jewish revolt where they tried to, take power through communism. Like what's his name? John Lennon, the guy who founded Karl Marx, the guy who founded communism. John Lennon's the fucking singer. What am I on? Karl Marx, he was actually Jewish himself. He actually is the founder of the communism that happened a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alfred Kinsley, leader of the sexual revolution in America, he kind of mutilated some people, young people, and also killed them, Jewish as
All right.
well.
Since
But
this
I'm
will
just
take a
saying,
bit for
like,
me to
people
do
want to act
this,
like.
open up this.
On top
Yeah.
of that, though, like, why do people only care about that Jewish genocide, but ignore things like the Rwandan one? Like, why did that Jewish one get so much more, even though 80 million Russians got genocided, which is like 10 times the amount that Jewish people got?
All
And
right.
then, I mean, Rwanda, they got a pretty bad one too. Why'd they get a whole history and a pity party?
All right. That makes
That's my
sense.
question.
All right. So Bluestone, by the
Like,
way, um, my brain's hurting. Um, we should talk about this another time when I'm not streaming. The only reason I don't want like
understood.
I don't want you getting attacked, and I'd rather not my stream be
I
canceled.
understood.
No, so like I'm willing to talk more later on in the future, but I'd rather not Twitch or
I
Twitch and
get it.
YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff,
people on stream may not like it, but I mean, hey, if
or
you disagree,
misunderstand something you
right,
say. Yeah,
go into history and like I think personally, people need to know some German if they're gonna, get it from the source. Like, it's kind
I
of weird
already
how many
know
times Hitler's speeches are only in German. Like, why is there no
they
subtitles?
never spoke
Like,
English. There is only very few times I've seen like people say he said English, but a lot of the stuff is so. There's something called old German, is what some people say it was. So old German, they got like certain German words that was erased, and so like old German, you got like the that sounds really weird saying that. They got like old German and new German. If that makes sense. So there's certain German words from like back then you won't hear or like hear or see in like the newer stuff. That's why I like saying old German because it makes sense. But a lot you don't like see anymore unless you do really deep stuff. But in German schools and stuff, they like make it. It's like in like in the education system that you can't do this. You're not allowed to teach like certain stuff. And I was told from one of my German friends that they like basically enforce like so just less like but I yeah like all right. Yeah, I don't know. I have problems with 1.8. That's why I don't do it, especially on this. I don't think there's a fabric version for 1.8, is there? That's why I switched. Yeah.
I've been using AT launcher instead of
Well, I don't use
Fabric,
AT.
Optifine, all that.
I
AT launcher gives you access to mods from Forge and what's it called?
don't know. Same as
Launcher.
any other client. Moderate. The reason I don't like AT launcher is when I saw code, there was like code in there that did not look right, and I'd rather not get hacked or have like any viruses
Okay,
on me.
there
That's
was
why.
T launcher and then there was AT launcher. Okay, because AT
AT
launcher is
launcher
not
is one
T
of them. Yeah.
launcher. T launcher is
No.
spyware.
AT launcher is malware and spyware combined. So spyware, malware. Yeah.
But AT launcher is not the same one. I mean, T launcher was a pirated version of where that Minecraft cracked down on. That's a bit different.
Yeah.
AT launcher is a newer one that's pretty well trusted. I mean, it's what people use now a lot.
When I get a better computer, for some odd reason, I've been having problems with older versions of Minecraft. So AT launcher, yeah. So Bluestone, you use a T launcher, not AT launcher?
Only AT, not regular T.
Oh, confused.
AT
Confusing me.
launcher is a bit different.
Alright.
T launcher is the bad one. AT is good.
Why not just use CurseForge or Modriff? Both have like fabric and stuff.
Because they're not as easy to use like this one. This one you just click on a mod and it sources from both Modrinth and Forge and allows you to download them in just a click. But that's the
Alright.
one I like. I mean, I looked at a tier list. A lot of tier lists said that one was the best, and they explained why. And I mean, I've used Modrinth and Forge. I agree with their points. Wait, let's see what notification I got.
No,
Oh, I got a featured screenshot. That's pretty nice.
I understand that. Yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
uh,
I'm gonna have to go
that's
do
still, I mean,
exercise.
all right.
Anyways, I'm gonna be streaming for like another, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, or an hour, depending on if my Minecraft's gonna crash. Uh,
Okay.
maybe next time if I'm not streaming, we could like talk more about this, and then maybe I would have the research I need, kind of like.
Fair enough. Anyways, yeah, I gotta go.
About sorry, my throat's been about not safe topics, if that makes sense. So, oh, so give me a second. I'm like throat's dry, so all right. We were talking about stuff that's deemed not safe or not appropriate, stuff like that. That's why I was saying we should not talk about it. That's why. If I do that. Our words, yeah. And I don't want to get YouTube or Twitch mad at me, so that's why. Other than that. How are you, Cherryful? Alright, if it's morning for you, good morning. Oh, alright. What about you, Greener? I'm alright. And I got that. Oh, it's PM for you. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Kind of tired, but overall alright. So, just, I got like stuff to do, and later on, gonna ride my bike to church. So, and like bike ride's like a mile, so that's fun. Better than that. Green's gonna be. Oh, yeah, and then you destroy my bed within half a second. Alright. Right, Chamber, like, this is what I mean by every game has an hacker in it. Tomorrow, no, wait. That's a lie. Tomorrow, I'm gonna attempt to stream CubeCraft on Hive, because there's more players. CubeCraft, Bedrock Edition, and then third day, I'll stream, and then, sorry, no, it's fine. Tuesday, I will stream Hive, so mix it up. Because I got people who like Hive, and I got people who like Hypixel, so if I just kind of mix it up, that's gonna be good. And, yeah, other than that. So, it's 12. Very late. I think it's not. As for some generators are just slow. You're really I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. It's weird as clicking. Oh, I was late. I was gonna like destroy their bed, but, got it. That's fine. And then got that. We even destroy. Oh, he sees me. Different fireball. Like, should I be? Okay, I start. Oh! Oh, that's why. Okay, I just realized what mod I had on. I was like, what? Okay, no. That does not make sense. How does that make sense? Alright, no, what mod? If we go into shaders, that's not mod menu. Guys, seriously, I. Now I'm curious. What? I have no mod. What? Okay. Oh, it's Bedrock. Is that Bedrock by doing that? I mean, that would make sense. It's like Bedrock. Okay, I'm confused now. No, it was just a bug. Alright, that's weird. It's extremely weird. Then Scion needs to die. So we go for sharpness. That work? Yeah, sharpness works. Well, sharpness. There. Dot. Wait, are you trying to send a link or something? And then, alright. That happens to the best of us. Completely understand. And then, we just do this grid. I would never dare to attempt this without a bed. Because I'm. So we got. Well, yellow. It's definitely a tryhard. Which makes me a bit worried due to the fact this dude is like clicks through everywhere. And then that is so embarrassing for you. And then this dude's a smartass. That's good to know. We're just gonna back arm. Wrong menu. Absolutely wrong menu. Um, Alright. Scion is blue. Sorry, that's blue. No? Wait, what? That's blue. Yeah. Blue is just toxic. I love toxic people. They make life extremely fun. For those who don't know, they have sarcasm. And then just get protection 2. Yes. Ah, don't be toxic. I saw that and was like, I had to do that. That's gonna be funny. For the funny. And then for yellow. Blue's bed is like over there, right? Somewhere. Alright. Over yonder. Let me just go off the side. Oh. Whoa, what was that hit? That's understandable. I would have not even picked up my phone. Oh shit. You know, that makes sense. Let me have diamond armor. GF, bro. But it's good fun. Hopefully that's what I meant. Alright. I like how you just get diamond armor, protection 3, protection 2. And this man, and you still just get, like, crit to death. Fun. What reward did it say? Yeah, one achievement reward. Oh, it's achievements. That'll work. I am deeply confused what it meant. This? Win a game of Bed Wars, yeah. I've lost every single Bed Wars match too. Let's try this. Alright, that's hopefully better. Nope. A duck skin, e-girl skin, another whatever the hell that skin is. Oh lord, has to be dog skin, nerd skin, possible hacker. Alright. That's why I play solos. For the sole reason. People just disconnect. Oh, here you join. Alright. Well, I just had a person with a piece of gold. Just gold, and they got powerful. Alright. Enough of those cheesy lines. Okay, that's scary. Of course you don't bridge that. No! Alright, do to me. Just being me. I'm gonna do, after this game, I'm gonna do one more solos game. Then I'm just gonna end the stream. Even though, Cherry, you just got on about a few minutes or so. It's 10 minutes ago. Around 10 minutes ago. Wow. You're not gonna. I literally, the second I, like, near diamonds. That didn't work out, did that? Smartass. Alright. Alright, hello, house. Like I said, they've stayed here since the beginning of the stream. Clearly would like to go to diamonds, but you know, red, being red. Not backstick. Really, I saw that. Oh, not hacking. No, I don't. I gotta do. There's like a dude over here. I swear I saw that dude. Like, hiding. Probably found the wood. Yeah, hopefully. Of course. Oh yeah, then the e-girl is reaching. She's like, "Oh, perfect kill. Let me just come in and take the kill from you." It's like, what? Why? As I feel like. It's like, alright. Yeah, take the chance. One solo game. If there's a hacker in this game, just proves my point. Because either I have extremely bad luck, it's absolutely probably just bad luck, or just Hypixel anti-cheat shit. This map is a side mission. Yeah, I just hold the side click. Oh, you know, of course. Of course, why not? Definitely. Let me just side barrage extremely towards you. Of course, the freaking e-girl's reaching. Why not? Why not give me anyone else but this? But besides the freaking bitch next to me. Yeah, alright. Every game. Every single game. It gets worse. And then watch it when I pull out a hacking plan. I'm not. The second I start hacking, I'm gonna get banned. Logic. I'm doing one more game. I have to do one more. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, it's like, even though it says Hypixel until I win. Sunday's not the ideal day. But yeah, it's every single damn lobby I come in contact with. It literally is like hacker reaching, another hacker. Or someone just like someone like extremely bad at the game somehow gangs the lock to win. That's why I think I have bad luck. Like why else when I'm someone who grinds, tries to work, and tries to be the best, just somehow loses to like the most stupidest shit. Yeah, and just perfectly side rituals. Alright. It's gonna be extra. Like this dude's bed's barely not even protected. Fuck. How did that work out for you? And yeah, see, absolutely stupid. Freaking stupid. Now, yeah, trying to take a break from Hypixel for decades. I don't know if you get the joke in that. It's absolutely filled with low-life hackers. Tomorrow, I'm gonna attempt to stream. Why not just stream some Keep Draft, and then tomorrow will be Hive. Tomorrow, Tuesday, and then if the people want it, I'll stream Hypixel again. Have a good day. Have a good day for those who have watched throughout the whole stream. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Possibly tomorrow afternoon too, depending. No. Alright, I'm trying to find the good streaming times. So if you have good streaming times, just feel free to like let me know on my Discord server and stream suggestions. I'm always looking to improve stream quality, stream times, and viewer experience. And meet again, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.